You know that feeling when someone's pushing, prodding, waiting for you to crack? And somehow you stay rooted. No explosion, no endless justification. Just one clear sentence that changes everything. Let me show you something powerful. The ancient art of not taking the bait. The Stoics never dealt with passive-aggressive texts or energy vampires at the office, but they cracked a code that still works. Other people gain power over you only when you react the way they expect. Here's the thing. Manipulation is a dance. It only works when both people are moving. What if you simply stopped dancing? These aren't zingers or gotcha moments. Think of them as circuit breakers. When someone's trying to drag you into chaos, these phrases cut the current without creating sparks. 10 sentences that shift everything. 1. I hear you completely. My decision stands. Manipulators survive on maybes, on let me think about it, that becomes ammunition for round 2. This closes the loop cleanly. You validate their words, I hear you completely, so they can't paint you as unreasonable. Then you plant your flag. My decision stands. Watch what happens when they circle back with new angles. You don't debate. You don't defend your reasoning like it's on trial. You become an island. I hear you. My decision stands. Eventually, they'll stop rowing toward an island that won't move. 2. You can believe that. I see it differently. Some people treat their opinions like gravity, undeniable, universal. Everyone agrees with me. You're clearly wrong. That's just how it is. This phrase does something elegant. It gives them their reality without surrendering yours. You can believe that grants them space. I see it differently claims your own. No courtroom drama, no winner declared. If they try to escalate so you're calling me a liar, you stay level. You can think that, I still see it my way. Your identity isn't up for a vote. 3. This doesn't sit right with me, so I'm stepping back. Pressure disguises itself. Just this once. If you really valued this relationship, everyone else would. Bring the focus home. This doesn't sit right with me. You're reporting on your internal compass, not launching accusations, then action. So I'm stepping back. Simple, direct, unmovable. They might twist it. So I make you uncomfortable? Don't enter that maze. I'm saying this doesn't sit right. I'm stepping back. You're not asking permission. You're informing them of your boundary. 4. If saying yes means betraying myself, then it's a no. The cruelest requests arrive gift-wrapped in loyalty, love, or obligation. But underneath, they're asking you to abandon your core. This principle cuts through fog. If pleasing you requires me to violate who I am, the answer is clear. Not dramatic, not hostile, just grounded. When they flip it, so I'm asking too much, you hold the line. I'm saying I won't compromise my integrity. That's my no. You don't need their approval to honor yourself. 5. We're not continuing while you're speaking like this. When reason fails, some escalate. Louder, sharper, crueler. You don't wrestle in the mud to prove strength. Name the condition. We're not continuing while you're speaking like this. You're not diagnosing them as toxic. You're setting the terms of engagement. If they mock you, oh, so you're too good to talk now. Don't defend. When the tone changes, I'm right here. Until then, I'm stepping away. Then actually step away. End the call. Close the laptop. Not as punishment, as protection. 6. I know this is important to you. It's still my call. Control disguises itself as caring. People advise so intensely that disagreeing feels like ingratitude. Separate the two. I know this is important to you. Acknowledging their investment. It's still my call. Reclaiming your authority. If they warn you, don't come crying to me later. You can say, I appreciate your thoughts. This remains my decision. You grow by owning both your successes and your mistakes. Borrowed decisions create borrowed lives. 7. I own my actions. You own your reactions. The most potent manipulation isn't rage, it's guilt. You've ruined my day. I'm devastated because of you. You made me feel this way. Compassion matters, but emotional responsibility has borders. I own my actions. If you genuinely crossed a line, you'll make it right. But you own your reactions to my healthy boundaries. Deliver it with kindness, but deliver it. I won't make choices just to regulate your emotions. I'll act from my values. How you respond is yours. 8. I'd rather stay quiet than pretend to agree. Sometimes the goal isn't understanding, it's extracting compliance. When you feel that pressure building, offer clarity. I'd rather stay quiet than pretend to agree. This removes the gray zone where manipulation thrives. 2 honest options: real agreement or respectful pause. If they accuse you, so you're shutting down, stay clean. I'm refusing to fake consensus. If we can't find genuine common ground, I prefer we pause rather than force it. Protect yourself from the bitter taste of yeses that betray you. 9. I trust what I witnessed. Your version won't shake that. Skilled manipulators rewrite history. They adjust details, flip narratives, describe your memories back to you until you question your sanity. You don't need a prosecutor's case to defend your reality. I trust what I witnessed. Your version won't shake that. If they scoff, you're being paranoid. Don't litigate. I'm clear on what I experienced. We remember it differently. That's fine. I'm not outsourcing my judgment. Your mind is your territory. Guard it. 10. Forgiveness doesn't mean full access. Forgiveness releases the weight. Access determines who gets proximity. They're not the same thing. You can genuinely release resentment and still change the terms. Forgiveness doesn't mean full access. When they protest, if you really forgave me, nothing would change. Remember, repeating the same pattern while expecting different results isn't forgiveness. It's denial. You don't owe anyone permission to reopen the same wound. You owe yourself the space to heal it.